So Bombas has everything. They show the choreography of the fighting, the flashbacks between the fight. Great. Some of the best cinematics in the anime at that point. My issue is, are they really rivals at that point? This man, Kakashi's rival is Guy Sensei at this point, and they compete in everything. They always Guy calls him his rival all the time. Kakashi has admitted that Guy is his rival. Obito is just a guy that's had a grudge against him from years ago. I feel like that's not necessarily a rivalry. They were kids on the same team. Obito always wanted to be better than Kakashi. Kakashi never really thought of Obito as a rival or somebody he had to be better than. Obito just aspired to be better than Kakashi. So if
Okay.
that's like a one sided thing, I don't think it can be rivalry with if it's one sided.
Can I respond to that before you move on, though?
Go ahead.
In the same way that Obito is the only one that's looking at Kakashi like a rival, is the same way that guy is the only one that's looking at a rival with Kakashi. If you remember, it was back in the day, guy was going, Kakashi, I declare you as my rival. And Kakashi was always like kind of annoyed, like, you know, who's this kid?
Or
He was
or
depressed.
reading porn.
Yeah, and I'm saying,
My question is, if he didn't acknowledge him as his rival, why did he participate in so many rivalry competitions with him?
yeah, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. In the same way that he was having competitions with Guy, he first started having competitions with Obito, and then he thought Obito was dead. Right? Obito, who still was his rival at that point, and now that rival progressed from just a rivalry to a grudge against you, goes on and has a whole journey where he's feeding off of that energy, like, getting
I
it.
I feel like if Kakashi knew that Obito was still alive,
He
that
would have, it would still be his
yeah.
rival.
And
Now,
then there's a difference. There's a difference between a rivalry between like competitively and a rivalry like when I see you, like it's on site every time I see you. And
Beach.
that, yeah, it's a competitive rivalry, but it was no really substance behind it. There's a substance behind Obito and Kakashi.
the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, the real reason why I ain't pick it is because of his relevance. When we were in that circle and the Hokages were going, like, and Naruto made his speech and shit, I felt like if we ended it there, Naruto made sense. But like we literally just said right now, Naruto could have killed Sasuke basically.
Mm-hmm.
So me as your rival, I already surpassed you. But at that point, I'm not treating you as a rival. I'm trying to save you because you're at a loss. Why are you trying to kill me?
I'll put it this way: Naruto and Sasuke is Vegeta and Goku done the right way.
What you mean? How?
Solid.
What I'm saying by that is Vegeta obviously hates Goku, right? But he stays on his team and he's friends with him. Sasuke wants to beat Naruto, so he makes himself the bad guy and goes away. Also, I think there's more on the line between Sasuke and Naruto than Kakashi versus Obito. Yes, that was an important fight in the Ninja War. Yes. However, Sasuke versus Naruto that fight is low key determining who's going to be the next Hokage.
How? I'm
How?
struggling. I'm
You know
struggling.
how? Because remember when Sasuke came back, they said, I want to be the Hokage. Now, if we go back, wait. Now, if we go back into the lore of Naruto, we know that if that started off with what's his name? What's the old dude's name?
Hagoromo?
Yeah,
Hagoromo?
Hagoromo. His two sons were the original Naruto and Sasuke. Then it passed on to Hashirama and Madara. That was also a fight over who's going to be the leader of the Leaf Village.
Uh-huh.
That passed down to Naruto and Sasuke. That final fight was to determine. It wasn't said on screen, but that was the determining factor of who was going to be. Because if Sasuke would have killed Naruto, there was nobody left around to defeat Sasuke. Sasuke was going to take over the Leaf Village like he planned to.
And you're right. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that Naruto, if he wanted to beat Sasuke's ass, he would have dragged his ass from the beginning of Konoha to the end of the desert.
I know that. I agree with you on that already.
That fight is not a rivalry fight.
But it's not.
It's not.
Because let me finish. Let me finish. Because Naruto is trying to save you. It's in the same way, like you said. It's Naruto is Vegeta versus Goku done right, right? Goku has Super Saiyan 3 in his bag, aka a revolver. At any point he pulls that bitch out, he shoots you, you're dead. But now, why did he do it? Because he sees that Vegeta has a struggle going on. And right now, it's not about me. It's not about just this planet. This is somebody I care about. So, Loki, I'm trying to save him. If that makes sense. Now, the reason why I'm saying all of that is great, but Kakashi and Obito is greater, is because, like I said, these are side characters, right? You have to present them onto a full story for it to make sense. And they did that, and they did it perfect. And it's a story that makes sense. It's a story that has substance. It's a story that has a grudge sealed onto it on both ends of the stand. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting. At that point, they're trying to kill each other. Kakashi Itake at that point made the resolve. I'm killing you. Obito is like, I'm killing you too, because I've seen what you've done.
I mean, that's a good point, but my other thing I'm gonna say is nobody was watching the show Naruto in anticipation to watch Kakashi fight Obito.
And that's why.
Everybody named Mama is wait. Everybody named Mama was waiting in anticipation to see Naruto and Sasuke fight.
But no, when Naruto and Sasuke, when you get to that point towards the end of it, when Sasuke says no, like I'm fighting you or some shit, you are not like, oh, we've been waiting for this. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Because at that point, you finally got together. You got to fight Madara, and then you got to fight Otsutsuki. I saved your life times and times again. You saved my life times and times again. We're finally like laying strategies. We're being buddy. And Naruto is like, Chin 7 is finally back. So we're just like, oh, the nigga is jumping back into the mix. When he said, I'm being a Hokage, everybody thought he was joking. Everybody's like, what the fuck? How you gonna say that? Man? We did not that fight. And that fight was not even necessary, like I said.
It was.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
It's literally
the story.
It was unavoidable. It was all the way from Hagoromo. That fight is unavoidable.
You watching Naruto at that point in that circle, like I said, when Minato is flying away, when you stop it there, it makes sense.
But what I'm saying is, even if you did add it for whatever reason, it still follows the storyline.
Yes, it does. But like I'm saying, you can't deny that it can't be that good of the best rival fight when one of the rivals could have killed you at any point. Then it's not a rival. It's just me passing you.
Him at that point because he was out of chakra.
He was not. No, he was not. Naruto literally had. What are you talking about? This nigga Sasuke stole his chakra, right? Stole some of his chakra, and they were still going at it.
This man had been fighting for 2 days straight.
Naruto still would have whooped his ass.
I'm picking
Sasuke was also fighting.
This was the fight for who was the next Hokage at the Leaf Village. I'm picking
really not.
I think we can all. That Mama made a good point. Like I do enjoy that fight for sure. But if we talk about unnecessary fights, that definitely got to be one of the most unnecessary. Like they didn't have to box at the end. Like after they literally just saved the world.